Welcome, travelers. Today we'll be talking about something with dubious legality. I'm an advocate for welcoming people into the hobby however I can, and anyone that plays Warhammer can recognize the prohibitive cost of the hobby. There is a resource that has all the information you need to play Warhammer, but I am just going to show the website and avoid saying its name for the rest of this Fox. Important to understand, there is a belief in this hobby that unless you buy directly from Games Workshop and exclusively use their resources, you're not welcome or are doing harm to the hobby. And I am sure those people will feel the urge to educate me about how I'm wrong for introducing others to this resource. Now, with that being said, I own all my official models and all the codices for those models, and I encourage you to support Games Workshop in any way that you can. Here it is. I'll leave it up on the screen for a second so you can write it down, but this is the website we're talking about. When visiting the website, you'll be presented with the front page of game types. Obviously, you'll be going for Warhammer 40,000 10th edition, but you have other options available too. You then have the core rules, phases, weapon abilities, and core stratagems all neatly laid out for you on that page. On the top right, you'll have two drop-downs for rules and factions. I encourage you to explore these as much as you can. It's very well structured. In the case of the factions, after selecting one, you'll get hit with literally all of the information for that faction, which can be daunting. Another important note, the advantage of this resource is that it assimilates all of the books, rules, and information from any and all available resources all into one. I suggest exploring this as much as you can, but we're going to look to the bottom right, specifically these two icons. The skull is a unit index. Hovering over it will bring up a huge list of all the units available to your selected faction that you can click on and explore more. The book is a quick index. Hovering over it with your cursor will bring up a similarly huge menu to browse quickly. I can't stress this enough. This is a divisive resource and some people are uncomfortable with its existence and use. I would recommend being considerate to those that disapprove and keeping discussion about it to a minimum and making sure you do your best to buy codices when able. That being said, if this lets you enjoy Warhammer easier and focus on buying models and painting them, then I'd rather you use it and play than not use it and not play. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to comment them down below and I'll talk to you next time. Fox, out.